Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. This is Rumboyz Fantasy Football Q&A Week 13. As always, I'm your host, Rumboyz Robbie, aka the Admiral. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, spike the like, and drop your questions into the live chat. And as always, I am joined by my co-host, the flyest, the greatest, the latest, most pimpinest, sword carryingest, representing the GMM network, Bogart Scott Free.
Hey, the most gimme moneyest, even. You know what I mean?
I was about to say that. I was like,
hey man,
that a little much.
Listen, man, I am one for great intros, and that was a hell of an intro. I like it, man. I appreciate it. Kind words coming from the Admiral.
Spit that shit off top, bro.
You feel me?
You know, smack. Bars. Bogart, go ahead and tell us about Monkey Knife Fight, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Check this out, Rumboyz and girls, for all your legal, legit daily fantasy sports action. We talking props up the yin yang, props up the wazoo. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com and use promo code Rumboyz. All caps and no cap. We'll match that first deposit all the way up to 50 smackers. That means if you drop 10, you get dub. You drop dub, you get 40. Get in on this daily fantasy sports prop action, especially if you love winning money, and even more so if you might be knocked out of the playoff hunt. You can still get in on some fantasy football fun and win some money while doing so. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Use promo code Rumboyz.
It is a really good way to get caught up on your fantasy dues if you're still in O's. Just saying.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Just saying, yeah, I mean, I had to go out there and toss that one out there really fast. We are live on sportscaster.com and Sportscaster, the app, on all iOS devices. Join the biggest online sports community worldwide on sportscaster.com and Sportscaster, the app. If you have not already, you should. Also, you can become the sportscaster yourself alongside many other very popular industry analysts across the industry. So go ahead, start networking, get your podcast off the ground. Join sportscaster.com, Sportscaster on all Apple iOS devices. Download the app in the App Store. Dilly.
I
feel like the fact that I have to mention Apple in that, they should give me money.
Right?
Yo, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly. Oh yeah.
Man. Woo!
Let's see here. Alrighty, so let's get into some questions. Ayo, Raj, what's good? Hollywood said, what's popping? And then Hollywood asked, Hollywood
swinging.
If Jacob sits this weekend, should I start JK or Raheem? And I dropped Cleveland defense for Seattle for the Seattle Seahawks this week. I still have the Bucks, but they're on a bye. Okay, well the Bucks are on a bye, so then you've already dropped Cleveland's defense, then you're gonna have to play Seattle. Boom.
Yeah, boom.
All right.
That's one.
All right, so knock that out the park. Now
I like Mostert here, but
same.
What's the status on JK? Is he back to practice full? Because this is before the COVID thing happened for him. 60% of the snaps, that was the highest all year for him. I felt like we were witnessing a changing of the guard. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, I would play JK. And tell me if I'm crazy on this. I would play him over Mostert because it's against the Cowboys, and the Cowboys religiously are giving up production to opposing running backs.
Let's see here.
Buffalo is too, but you're Raheem Mostert 34% of the snaps. Jeff Wilson Jr.
He is still 30. On the COVID list right now, currently per Sleeper app. So taking that into account,
well, they did in reality that he's removed off.
He should be.
Yeah, so maybe check on ESPN if there's a practice report, because I mean, yeah, man. To be honest, I would say if Devontae Booker's out there somehow. I mean, a lot of y'all waivers are going to run tonight, like kind of like in our leagues. Like our sleeper runs tonight, right?
Yeah, it should run tonight now that the game ended.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So if Devontae Booker is out there, man, like that's he immediately becomes an RB, a back end RB1 with no Jacobs again because he's playing the Jets and no Jalen Richard. You know what I mean? And yeah, so we're talking about a full workload and a guy who also could catch the ball. So I would suggest looking for Devontae Booker first. Then in order, J.K., then Mostert to answer that question.
So I'm not seeing an ESPN report on him.
So then as it stands, I'll go with Raheem. Radio Raheem. Dial him up.
Yeah. As of right now, I'd have to go Mostert. Yeah, the latest thing is that he wasn't active versus Steelers. They still have him on the COVID list per the sleeper app. And if the sleeper app hasn't adjusted, then it's not adjusting at the given moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have probably run Dobbins for you, Hollywood. Let's see here. E on the mic, I appreciate you. Yeah, I have a really awesome Mike Tyson impression. Drake or Swift. I know Hollywood is Michigan legend. I know Raj. Drake or Swift, ask E on the mic.
If Swift
is back, but
so he's out of concussion protocol. He didn't practice today on purpose. The coaches held him out.
Exactly, and the coaches are saying that he's not looking the same.
Yeah. And everyone is affected differently by these concussions. And what's the damnedest thing is that like when he got that goddamn concussion, you know what they were calling it? They were calling it a brain injury. Like they
said it was a brain injury. He
suffered a brain injury, and I'm like, well, that doesn't sound good. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
Even though concussions technically are a brain injury, they wouldn't call it. They call it a concussion. They were like, he has a brain injury, but so I mean, I would be weary. He didn't practice today.
I would be for that question. I'm specifically stating NFL AM, Rumboyz NFL AM, and that is going to be where you're going to get the most up to date information. Right now, you have to go Drake. If you were to set your lineup right now and games were to start in the next hour, you would be putting in Drake. So based off of who's healthy and who has practiced recently, you're going to go Drake.
And Drake, 20 touches a game. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're not complaining about Drake. No. You're not mad about that. But if Swift comes back healthy, be wary of how that news is reported. If they're still saying, we're going to play him, but limited, you're going to go Drake then. Still, if the word limited is involved. Hollywood, again with the question, which I love it. Thank you for being active in the chat, Hollywood. He says drop Tanyan for Zach Ertz. He's got Mark Andrews, so you're waiting on Andrews to still come back, and I think he should be back this game, hopefully.
So today, Ertz got removed he got activated off IR.
Yep.
And
yesterday,
yesterday. So he got into practice today. I just don't trust how he was looking before the injury. Then on top of that, I don't trust the QB. I kind of like Bob Tonyan here, bro.
I like not allowing anyone else heading into the playoffs to have him
a Zach Ertz,
or on a make or break week to have him. If you're asking, because here's the way I'm looking at it. If I'm in your league, if I'm asking myself if I'm about to drop Tanyan for Ertz, how many other people are thinking about dropping their tight end for Ertz?
And you know what? Most people have a shit tight end. They're going to be looking at Ertz being available.
Exactly. So I mean, if you can beat them to the punch, then I feel like that's more of a move of beat them to the punch before they can beat you to it. And if that's the case, and if that's a thought process, then yes, I'm making the Tanyan for Ertz move.
And it's to be honest too, like all those players he just named, minus Bob Tonyan, so Mark Andrews and Zach Ertz, they're on teams that are going to be fighting to get a playoff spot. And I'm talking about even for the Eagles, they're fighting for the division. So that thing. Well, so those players are, because listen, if if Green Bay starts to run away with this thing and they start to lock up the seed, you might not see Bob Tonyan out there or any of the starters. But also, Mercedes Lewis, I think he got hurt. I think if I remember this correctly, I think he got banged up in his last game. So, sharing the snaps now with another tight end, that this might be good for Bob Tonyan. But I'd still grab him, and hopefully, Hollywood got a hopefully you have an IR spot that you have Andrews in, because Andrews hasn't. I didn't read anything about him.
He hasn't came back yet. He's only 4 days. He's been 4 days on the COVID list, so it's going to be a couple more days. So stash Andrews.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I do know that Mark Andrews, he has diabetes. So, and I do, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but from what I read about people with diabetes, when they get COVID, it's the same. Like remember with Jay Cutler, he was diabetic. He would get an injury, it takes longer, is what I'm saying.
It makes him. It makes him more susceptible. It makes the immune system more susceptible. Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah. Let's see here. E on the mic. I picked up Jarvis just in case Swift goes out in this league. Just in case, was this a good pickup? So for in case shit purposes, right? Yes. For in case shit purposes, that what we call that, my friend, is insurance.
Yeah, because listen, Jarvis Landry, he finally went off, and this is the first game in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I should say, including a bye week, that they haven't. That it was the first game we saw with no OBJ and no bad weather. Because that's fairly important to point out. Like Jarvis Landry, they've been trying to target him. He's been shitty. It's been shitty weather games. They got into some good weather, and we've seen Jarvis, do his thing. Mind you, Baker looked really bad against the Jags. Like he was overthrowing everything, underthrowing everything. So and it's a team that runs most of the time. So seeing him getting his throwing arm back, kind of like your sea legs, I guess you could say. Yeah, he's getting his throwing arm back because he ain't really been throwing, and Landry's going to be the benefactor of that because that's his trusty guy. You know what I mean? So moving forward too, especially this week against the Titans, like it's a soft matchup for a PPR guy like a Landry. So I like it.
I'm just gonna go with underneath the basis of insurance, my friend. Insurance. Yeah. Raj asks, you guys think I'm good with Lutz rest of season? Hopkins and Suckup are probably the best available. You don't want to first marry yourself to a kicker. You want to temper expectations there. But I mean, if you're really going to rock with one, Lutz is probably the best one to rock out with.
Yeah, it's statistically he's the best out of those three he named. You know what I mean? He has let's do
rankings. Let's do rankings really quick. Lutz, Suckup, Hopkins.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I like that we just broke it down like that. That was easy for me.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hollywood, you got Andrews in your IR spot, so then you're already playing strategic. It's going to be solid for you.
Yeah, because I would try to hold on Bob Tonyan too. See what other else trash you got. Because if you're gonna play keep away, don't just drop like that person. Just be like, okay, I'll grab Bob Tonyan. I'll grab Robert Tonyan. You know what I mean? Like
if you have
Titans so
trash, bad. If you have other trash, you can get rid of. You're correct, Bogard.
Yeah.
ISO, you lost by 2 points this past week. Deontay couldn't pull through on the Wednesday Miracle.
He dropped the touchdown pass, bruh.
So for flex this week, do you guys like Kareem Hunt, Deontay, or Wayne Gallman? All right. We got to first be super basic here and look at matchups.
Deontay Johnson's playing against the Washington football team.
Yeah, Washington football team.
Number one ranked secondary right now.
Yes, so you have that. You have that that's going to be working against you. Right. Kareem Hunt is against Tennessee. Tennessee is trying to be. They want to walk in with as much big dick energy
right now.
Yeah, they want to walk in with as much big dick energy heading into the playoffs as possible. So that is one that makes me a little bit wary there. And then Wayne Gallman up against the Seahawks. This is where the Seahawks defense starts to. Yeah, with Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
This is where the Seahawks defense honestly let's disregard the fact that it's the Giants. Let's disregard the fact that it's Giants. Let's put any of the other 29 or 30 teams in this matchup against the Seahawks or any of the other 31, right?
Right.
This is kind of where the Seahawks defense starts to really pull together and get it going. I mean, we saw Bobby Wagner, how he turned the fuck up in his last matchup. So that's one of those things where it makes me wary of that. Now that we break it down via matchup, I'm not rolling with. I'm wary of Hunt and I'm wary of Gallman. So we got to roll with your other option, which was Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson. Like, I mean, if he caught the touchdown, we're not having this conversation.
Yeah, if he caught the touchdown, your 2-point loss doesn't even happen.
Yeah, and we're not having a conversation. You're not worried about Deontay Johnson. The targets are there. Hey, drops happen. You know, it's hard to predict that unless you're Amari Cooper and you're like, oh no, he drops. You know what I mean? But someone like Wayne Gallman, he's gonna get a workload, but you know, I would assume they'll get behind in this game.
It's going to be so predictable. His workload is going to be so predictable that they're going to be playing stop the run. They're going to say fuck the pass.
And they're going to be playing from behind. We might see a lot more Dion Lewis.
What up, Plugger?
What up, Plug? We might see a lot more Dion Lewis here in that game. So and then Kareem Hunt, he's been nursing a thigh injury, and his snap counts have been going down ever since Chubb came back, and Chubbs have been going up simultaneously. So I'm rocking with Deontay Johnson on the Monday nighter against the Redskins, or excuse me, the football team.
The football team, yeah. Kim V. Ballard over on Periscope, over on Twitter. Hey, what's up, Kim? Thank you for checking us out on Periscope. I have Gronk on bye, and Jonnu is questionable. Drop Jonnu for Jordan Reed, Dalton Schultz, Gesicki, or wait on Jonnu.
Here's the thing: is if Jonnu gets into a limited tomorrow, like a limited practice, that's a Friday, so that means he's going to be in a limited part of the game plan. So, and he had 0 targets last week.
Exactly. So, he's been so hot and cold.
Yeah, and like he's essentially touchdown or bust. I'm a Jonnu Smith truther, so I speak on being like, you know, I am, you know, the expert on Jonnu, I guess you could say. Right?
Because all right, so
I'm looking elsewhere if he's banged up.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing for you, Kim. With Gronk on bye, having to rely on Jonnu, I might even flip and go Gesicki here.
The Bills, so Gesicki is one of the names.
Yep, yeah, it's Reed, Schultz, or Gesicki. So honestly, for me, it's only Schultz or Gesicki, and I'm probably gonna go Gesicki there.
Dalton Schultz matchup against the Ravens and Jordan Reed's matchup against the Bills. They're both defenses that give up receptions to opposing tight ends. So it's a coin flip between them two for me. You know what I mean?
I'm not trusting them.
Gesicki has been way hit or miss. Like
he's been hit or miss as well. But I mean, he's going up against the fucking Bengals. He's going up against the Bengals.
It's true, but you could do everything else against the Bengals too.
You could do a lot of things against the Bengals. You could attack them
with the receivers. You could attack. Yeah, like you could attack them with the running back. So I you know, that's where I'm
be on the field. Like, so the probability increases for Gesicki.
I will say this: if it's Ryan Fitzpatrick, yeah, I like Gesicki.
It is. It will be.
Well, and here's the crazy shit about it is like Tua got into a limited today and yesterday, so that's why I'm like, fuck, man, because really, honestly, we want Fitzmagic as fantasy analysts. We want him.
Yeah. Well, just as a football guys, period.
I think this is where reality meets fantasy, and they should agree. Like in reality, they should want Fitzmagic in that bitch too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what has Tua done, to be honest? Just not lose a game?
You know what
I mean? He hasn't done anything to win any of those games that he started.
Exactly. I mean, and that's cool and all, but I mean, hey, it's gonna be okay. I told Michigan if he loses in the playoffs, he's gonna give me that young Oku. Good evening, Jen, says Jimmo. What's up, Jimmo? What's up?
What up, Icon?
What's the icon living? He's just an icon living.
I like it. We got all the homies in the chat.
Plug, do y'all think Kamara, I'm assuming he wanted to say Kamara, not Kamala, is going to turn it around, or is it going to happen when Breeze gets back?
I'd say when Breeze gets back, because first of all,
I want to say that I'm 50-50 on that. Okay, well, I want to say
we have 2 games, a sample size. But go ahead. I'll do my take after you.
I want to say that absolutely anything positively can happen in your situation. Plug there, both for you personally as a Saints fan, both and then also as a fantasy owner. I think that the Saints are thinking, okay, Breeze is going to be getting ready to come back. We got to start kind of getting back to that style of play and getting things back, getting the rest of the offense back acclimated to him. So that way it's just not an over the night switch type of thing.
See, this is where I disagree, because I feel like Sean Payton is a good coach, where this is an entirely different
I had
playbook.
nothing to say that he wasn't a good coach, but okay.
No, but I'm saying it has an entirely different playbook and a plan of attack when it's Taysom Hill under center. You know what I mean?
That doesn't mean that timing has to be brought back into sync. So this comes down to coaching.
I know. I understand what you're saying. Like,
that's just a basic principle.
Okay, but how about this? How many weeks do you think we are from Drew Brees coming back? Because in your theory, it's like, let's start.
No, you don't start now.
The Drew Brees game plan for Taysom Hill, like the Drew Brees game plan,
you don't
is
start
a shorter
that now.
passing game.
You wouldn't start that now.
So
it would be next week.
I am weary of Kamara right now in fantasy. You know what I mean? Because he's not getting those receptions that.
I'd be weary this week, but that's not one of those big names that I'm taking out to replace for a smaller name. Unless smaller name is named Antonio Gibson for whatever reason on your fantasy team.
I have Gibson higher than Kamara this week.
That makes okay, but that's why I didn't say that because I knew that, but I said that's why I'm saying that. Like you see where I'm thinking, you know, like that's so to answer your question. Do I think that it could happen? Yes.
He's not dumping it off, though. That's the thing. Taysom Hill's not dumping it off, and like
he hasn't done but because of the type of dynamic, the dynamic type of running back that Kamara is, I am going to pull in Angels in the outfield. It could happen. I'm going to tell you that. Okay, because because the same hope that you were having for the last 2 weeks. This isn't a back to like Zeke where we could write Zeke off like early in the year. Like just because Taysom Hill has been in and he's done some Taysom Hill things that's adversely affected Kamara, I'm not going to sit here and be like right now, like no, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to sit here and say it'll happen with Drew Brees. I think that it could happen underneath Taysom Hill. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Honestly.
Either way, you're gonna have Kamara's the guy you don't get cute with and not start. You know what I mean? So you're gonna start him.
Thank you.
I think he's a mid-range RB1, back end RB1. Like that's what I expect out of him. And when they get down there on the goal line,
thank you. That's what I was saying.
They're running power. They're running power. Running power. You know what I mean? Power backs all day, just running power, and that's not Kamara's style. So that's the one thing I'm worried about.
Do I start Mitch over Lamar? Fuck no.
Ooh, is Lamar back?
If Lamar is back, that's the way that you answer that question. If Lamar is back, fuck no.
Fuck no. But I am the crazy guy.
If Lamar is out, start Mitch.
Listen, Mitch, bruh, against the Detroit Lions, in his career, he averages 3 touchdown passes against the Detroit Lions. It's fucking insane. You guys could go fact check me. This is so accurate.
But this is a very different Bears team, and Nagy is getting ripped apart front by the media to the point that he can't even fucking focus on football.
You know what's crazy?
The same thing that hang on. The same thing that happened last year when the media started getting in Nagy's shit. Just started body checking him, water in the basement, body checking him. He stopped getting focused. Do you really think that come on? No.
I think Trubisky, if you watch that game against the Packers, it looked ugly. But he looked all right. He did more. He
did more than Foles. He did more than Foles.
You want to tally up everything Foles did in his last 5 weeks?
Not score over 25 points. Not even score 25 points.
Trubisky did all that in one game. You know what I mean? He did all that in one game. But Trubisky did have the Trubisky turnovers like he does. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like this. And then I will say this, though. They fired Matt Patricia. So, normally when you fire a coach, the team comes out swinging. You know what I mean? And maybe Trubisky.
That's a solid breakdown.
Yeah, so maybe Trubisky doesn't have his 3 touchdowns this game. You know what I mean? Because he legit in his career averages 3 touchdown passes.
Like I once again, without even going into any breakdown.
Yeah.
Logically, would I start Mitch over Lamar?
No.
I'm not sleeping well
Lamar's
the night
been
before.
bad too, though. That's why this is even a question.
I mean, I get that. But it's
But you know
also,
what?
but it's
It's the
Jimmo that's asking
Cowboys.
the question. It's Jimmo that's asking the
But it's
question.
the Cowboys too. It's the Cowboys secondary.
Yeah, but it's also Jimmo that's asking the question. We
Yeah,
know
because
why he's asking because
yeah,
it's
because he
Mitch.
loves his Mitch.
Yeah, that's
I love Mitch too, Jimmo. I'm
you
crazy.
gotta. I'm just saying, you gotta think about the personality types of like people that are asking like these things too. Like
Yeah, but
like
I can
yeah,
compartmentalize and remove those
I
things and just
I
and
get
answer it how
that.
I would do it. You know what I mean? So
I
yeah.
get that. I get that. But there's not a universe where we're like, yeah, like you're not
Trubisky.
anxious. You're not anxious about starting fucking Trubisky. No worries, ISO. We always got you on the breakdown. He said, and funny thing is, if Julio doesn't play, Deontay has to be my number two. Or if he does, okay, yeah. If Julio doesn't play, the Deontay's your number two.
It's a
So
good number
Hunt
two to
or
have.
Gallman might have to play.
Then I would
So
go
then,
Hunt.
well, yeah. So then, if that's the scenario, absolutely
Hunt is going to be in a competitive game. You know what I mean? One thing I do worry about Hunt, one reception the past 2 weeks. That's not good. He's their third down guy. But in a game that should be competitive, where it should be a back and forth game, and Vegas has it at like a 56 point total, if I remember correctly. So they're expecting, even though these are two run first teams, they're expecting some points on the board. You're going to want a player in that game. I would go Hunt over Gallman all day there.
All righty. Hollywood says, should I drop Hollywood Brown for a handcuff like Jamal Williams? Yes. Or Alexander Madison? Yes. Even got J.D. McKissick or Marvin Jones.
Hollywood's a solid. Hollywood's going to
be.
He could be a solid flex this week against the Cowboys. Just saying.
So if you want, so this is going to be situational for you, Hollywood. Okay, this is about your situation. If you are already pretty much prettily sat into the playoffs, like if let's say win or lose this week, for a fact, hey, I'm in the playoffs. There's nothing there's not a fucking chance in hell that I'm going to be out of this bracket. If you're already going to be locked into the bracket, secure your handcuff. Don't worry about teeter-tottering this week or anything. Play the long game. Get yourself ready for your first week of the playoff matchup, okay? Don't get cute. Don't do anything. Hollywood Brown is absolutely droppable for your handcuff. If you have Aaron Jones, it sounds like you have Aaron Jones and Dalvin Cook. Okay. So if you have either one of those, yes, go get Jamal Williams, go get Alexander Madison, secure yourself, because guess what? There ain't gonna be no fucking trading once that bracket closes.
Yeah, and most trade deadlines should have already passed. And if you're in leagues like that,
that is correct.
If you're in leagues that are still open, that shit's crazy.
Yeah. Controversial. Pick 2. Start Gallman, Jonathan Taylor, CEH, Gaskin, Snell. So we're gonna go CEH and Snell. Those are the ones that I'm favoring the most. Jonathan Taylor's complete out of the question for me. Gaskin, if he's back healthy, cool. I get that, but CH and Snell are just yes.
I'm gonna go CEH, and I'm going Gaskin if he's healthy. And it's tough because I want to say Jonathan Taylor, but you just never know because they've run all three running backs over there. But Houston is number 32 against the run. It's not good. So Jonathan Taylor, I won't be surprised if he has a big game. But when you have those options like that, I'm putting in CEH because he's a high upside guy every week. Yeah, I know it sucks. He wasn't getting the carries last week, but the game was out of hand. Now, in their favor. Now you look at someone like Gaskin. If he's ready to go, and they start him, that means he's fully healthy. When he was fully healthy with Ryan Fitzpatrick,
so they're competing. They're still competing. They're still competing to lock up their playoff spot.
Yeah.
The Dolphins. So that's what makes Gaskin so tantalizing.
And they might, and because it's the Bungles, right? Yeah. Maybe they don't rush him back. You know what I mean? Because they might be able to handle this. They might be able to handle them.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna agree with you on CH and Gaskin. I'm going to put that underneath conditions.
But if Gaskin doesn't go, I'm with you with Benny the Snail.
Then exactly. Okay. Yeah. So that's the way that you rock that controversial.
Hey, yo, Benny. Hey, yo, run the ball, Benny.
Hollywood, it's a Q&A show, bro. Ask away, bro. Howard says pick 2, Zeke, Gordon.
What up, Howard?
Singletary and Mostert. So we're not doing the Zeke thing anymore. We're pretty much fucking done with that.
Playing the Ravens, too.
Yeah, and he's playing the Ravens. Like Patrick Queen is going to be on that ass. I'm I kind of. Well, Gordon's playing against the Chiefs. That scares the shit out of me.
Lindsey's hurt, but the Chiefs you could run on them. They're not.
I mean,
yeah,
you can run on the Chiefs,
but this banks on if Lindsey, because Gordon's been so bad.
Lock should be back. Lock should be back.
Yeah, and who else?
I kind of want
Lock is going to be back. He is going to be back.
I want to go Gordon and Lock. Gordon and Singletary.
You know what, bro? I'm not playing a running back against the Niners. You need to break a big one like Cam Akers did. He broke a 60-yard run or something.
Yeah, like you're right. So let's go Mostert. Go Mostert. Even still, that's tough because that defense is. You're playing.
But Buffalo's bend don't break, so you can run on Buffalo. You know what I mean? The one thing
you're praying for a Monday Night Miracle either way on that side.
And man, this is gonna sound really ugly. It's kind of hard to get off of Zeke, man. Like Zeke's still an RB2 to me.
He's not to me anymore, and
I dig that though. I'm glad you say that because it makes me like get off of him because like bro, like it's just like the volume should be there, but like okay,
I can't.
Let's just say this: Benny the Snell didn't really do much against the Ravens, so why would we think Zeke can?
The only reason, all right, put it like this.
And
put it like this.
They're down 2 linemen again.
Oh God, put it like this.
Put Zeke to rest.
The only reason why I'm in playoff contention in SBI
because you got rid of Zeke.
Thank you. So the one league that I still have Zeke in, you want to know why I got eliminated early?
Because you kept playing Zeke.
Because I had no other fucking choice. No one would trade with me because I'm the podcast guy.
Yeah. I hate it in my home leagues. That's when you're the podcast guy.
That's why I left that league. Or I'm leaving that league at the end of the season. Like I'm like keep my fucking. I was like it's a $20 fucking buy-in because y'all are a bunch of pussies. Like take it and I'm done.
That league then. That's too much for $20, bro.
Oh, I think it was like 50. It was like 20 or 50. I don't fucking remember.
It's got to be at least 100. You know what I mean? Like
I don't give a fuck. Like I was like fuck. I was like fuck y'all. No,
it's so funny too because the amount of money. Like I'm in a $500 league. I'm in a few $200 leagues. I got a couple $150 leagues, bro. My $200 leagues and my one $500 league, bro. I'm so dialed in those because of the amount of money. Like I just I feel like I know, right?
Yeah.
And I go to my other leagues. I just make shitty decisions, bro. I'm like I don't know what's wrong with me.
Controversial also ask pick 3 Tyreek this guy back here, this guy.
He's in there.
So we're starting him. He's the first one. Yeah, so we only have to pick 2 now. So now we're picking 2. Deontay Johnson, Mapletron, Sterling Shepard, Michael Pittman. Deontay Johnson and Michael Pittman.
Yeah, Michael Pittman's playing against the Texans. He's been getting the targets. There's no Bradley Roby. Let's go.
Yep. And then Evan Ingram or Waller. You have to if you're the Raiders, you have to get Waller back.
Yeah, you got to get him involved.
And if there is no Josh Jacobs, then you have to be putting the ball into your best player's hand.
Yeah.
And that's what John Gruden is going to do, or else he's going to be grinding his gears, knock on wood.
I do not trust a man named Colt McCoy throwing the ball.
Fuck no, bro.
At least Danny Dimes had a threat of running the ball.
College, bro. Like he was a game manager at best for the Longhorns.
And you're very familiar with him because he managed to get his way into that starting lineup for your Washington football team a bunch of times over the years.
Plug says that his guy says that Breeze will be back no longer than week 15. That was just kind of along the lines of what I was saying, which is what I'm thinking. Yeah. You're going to get him back. You're going to get him back before the playoffs start because you're going to want him to be warmed up, work through the 15, injury. Right? Yeah, we did. We said like week 15. I think we said like week 14, week 15, some shit like that. Yeah. I said like 2 weeks away, which would have been 14, 15. Yeah, you're correct. Bobby Shmurda.
Shmoney.
Bruh. Just show me hot nigga. Like I told Shaggy when he shot niggas. Bro.
It was all good just a week ago.
Hey, you have your headphones on. I'm like, throw your fucking hat. Hold on. I got my beanie right here. Hold up. I got the beanie.
Hey, they was talking about murdering motherfuckers on that track, bro. Shit they actually did. That's why they fucked up.
I have Jefferson and Thielen. Do you think I should keep both or trade one? Connor for DeAndre Swift. And last, should I trade Hop? He's been awful PPR.
No.
Whoa, we're not
don't
trading
do that.
We're not trading D Hop.
No, you keep Nuke Skywalker.
Yeah, you
keep
D Hop.
D-Hop.
So you have Jefferson and Thielen. So I think you should keep both.
Damn.
Like, I mean, at this point in the stage, so if
That
you're
one's
asking, hold on, if you're asking because for some odd reason trades can still happen in your league.
Yeah, because that's what he's asking, literally.
Yeah, I feel like he's asking because he's asking.
I trade away Jefferson because he's been the shiniest.
Or trade one, yeah.
If you could trade away Jefferson right now, if for some odd reason they're still doing trades, then yeah, trade him away because he's been blowing up recently, and then Thielen's always going to be steady.
Yeah,
Jefferson's the one who's hit or miss, but he's been hitting the past few weeks.
He's been hitting the last 3. So I want to keep Jefferson.
You could sell high on him. No, I'm saying you could probably sell high on him. Look at his other options there. He has steady options.
Yeah, you could sell Jefferson stupid high for a really good receiver. Like the way that he's been popping off. Like I'm trying to think like trade scenarios, like who I would try and get.
I might, to be honest, okay,
Stephon Diggs.
Because Stephon Diggs hasn't really been that phenomenal in the past couple of weeks either.
But he's going to turn the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody might be that Stephon Diggs owner might be like, okay, I'll get Justin Jefferson. And remember, Justin Jefferson's on a run first team, so you know what I mean. Give me Diggs, who's actually on a team that's been passing more than they've been running.
Yeah,
and when they do run it, they run it with Josh Allen. So.
I mean, but you're asking, do you want to go Connor or DeAndre Swift? I mean, if
I can get Swift, or he has Swift though.
No, Connor for Connor. Connor for Swift. Okay, Connor for DeAndre.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so Connor for DeAndre. Yeah,
Connor has pre-existing medical conditions. Like he beat leukemia.
Benny Snell is now coming into his own, which is what the Steelers really
they don't need to rush back James Conner right now because. He's on the COVID, hasn't been removed yet.
Like they're undefeated.
He has pre-existing. Yeah, so they're looking towards the Super Bowl.
It's probably gonna be Benny Snell.
Yeah, and we're gonna see some McFarland sprinkle in as well. You know what I mean? They're gonna see what they got with the rookie while we know.
Also never forget Bitch Charbosky was a Pro Bowler. We do know that.
Yeah,
I think he was a villain actually.
I like Mitch Trubisky. He's funny to me.
I like Mitch Trubisky too, and I feel like he should have been the starter the whole time.
Yeah.
Do I like him
over
fantasy?
Lamar? No.
In fantasy, especially this late in the game, I'm not.
I only like him. You know why I like him? Because fantasy. In reality, I would never trust him.
Bro. Especially because it was Jimmo that asked the question. Who got you that Steven Sims last year?
Listen,
hey,
Trubisky got a ball out for a resume so he could try to find a job next year for a team.
Unless he keeps the job,
no, that's not happening.
I mean, I know that's not happening, but I mean, there is an alternate universe where they could. Yo, hold up, is Masvidal about to fight again?
Is he?
I think an announcement's happening right now.
Okay, well let's switch gears. You know, we're the Rumboyz Fantasy.
Oh no, it's not. Never mind. It's coming on right now. Okay. It's an old fight. Never mind. I was about to say, the fuck. I was like, they did not just announce a new Masvidal fight, bro. I was about to load up my pay-per-view. Get ready, dog. Like I was about to go broke to order that fight.
UFC. Oh, they're showing reruns of shit.
Yeah, they're showing Ultimate Knockouts because it's the end of 2020. Bro, hey, leave Street Jesus alone.
No, I love Street Jesus.
He's the same age as you, fucker, okay?
I did that. I didn't say I was young. You know what I'm saying?
He said I did that.
I'm an old head. I'm 36 now.
I didn't say I was young.
I didn't say I was young, bro. Young Bogey wouldn't be here right now. Young Bogey would be in the streets, bro.
Shout out to Street Jesus and all the girl dads out there. Dilly to Moss.
Yeah. For sure, man. Dilly.
Oh, man. You did not just call Street Jesus old. I was like, hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I get so defensive over Game Bread, dog.
He's older than me, though, right? He's 30. He is 30.
He's a year younger than you.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are a year apart.
Well, in fighter years, it's like dog years. You know what I
Oh,
mean? He's
fuck. Damn,
he's like
Bogart.
42.
Yeah, in 5 years, he's like 42. Hollywood, you're in first place, 8-4 with 2 games left. 2 games left. Damn. I hate when leagues are set up that way, but it's probably a 10-man, maybe.
No, or it could be. Oh yeah, okay, maybe 10 men. Only 4 teams make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
see.
good though. You should be locked in there though. You're
So
locked.
me personally, my preference is I like 12 teams and I like 6 teams making it, and I like it closing at week 13 because I like this around now is when I'm kind of like, all right, let's just get on to some real fucking fun. I don't know. You kind of just are in the mode because that way now you get to, if it closes at week 13. You have your championship week 16, which is the end of the regular season, which is when I feel like the fantasy championship should,
end.
End.
The fantasy playoffs because they still have a week 17 game.
And then I get to, and then in reality, I get to enjoy the last week of games. I'll call those for you guys, of course. And then the playoffs are all mine. Like I don't have to stress about playing anything. Like I can play DFS, I could do playoff squares. I can do a lot of different competitions, a lot of different games.
I'm gonna send you an invitation to some stress because we do playoff
I do
playoff
leagues as well. But I'm saying, I'm talking like normal.
Yeah, I know. Doing the work and doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like the normal person doesn't do that. Like only us junkies, that people that have a fucking problem.
The degenerates.
Exactly.
That's literally what it's called. It's called the Degenerate League.
Exactly. Yeah. Like exactly.
Because we're the guys that just can't. We're like, fuck, this is our last chance. Yeah, we can't
stop. Yeah. Howard said pick 2: Zeke, Gordon, Singletary, Raheem. Raheem must start. Start.
We answered this already.
All right, we did answer that. Fuck, I clicked that. Damn it.
It's all good. I don't know if I gave my answer though, but yeah, I'll throw in my hat in Mostert. Oh, I said Zeke, but fuck, man, I couldn't. But yeah, and then we
got a new question here. Not even average. Start one of the 4 PPR. Okay. Oh yes, Brandon Cooks, Claypool, Pittman, Landry. We're going Cooks.
Brandon Cooks, Pittman, Landry. Damn. It's because Rocky Yassin and Xavier Rhodes, man, they're just, I respect them, and those are the guys that are on the outside where Cooks is going to be. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's why I don't just definitively say Cooks here. I'm probably going to lean Landry here because it's going to be a competitive nature of the game. I know it's going to sound crazy because people are frustrated with him, but you got to just remember it was 5 weeks of bad weather games. And so we got to see the very first game essentially with no bad weather and no OBJ because there hasn't been OBJ for a while, but it's been bad.
Hey, Bogart.
What's up?
Who's Raheem Mustard? He says, I'm the best player in the league. Goddamn, Bogart, you at 500?
Who, me?
I don't know. Someone named Raheem Mustard. Maybe there's someone in one of your leagues that created a troll account just to fuck with you.
I don't know. I mean, listen, there's a bunch of, I'm in 13 leagues. There's a bunch where I'm sub 500. You know what I mean?
So I don't know. I'm just saying, someone came in the chat and they were like, "Yo, they just." I'm just like,
good. I mean,
toilets and titles, which I want to feature on that show one day. Really bad.
Listen, run that back again. What did he say specifically?
He said, "I'm the best player in the league." God damn, Bogart 500.
Good shit, bro. Good for you. If you weren't a pussy, you would divulge who you are.
Divulge your name. You would tell me who the fuck.
Because I don't know. I'm in so many fucking leagues, and hey, listen, bro. If you're doing better than me, Godspeed. And if and when you don't win, I won't kick you when you're down. You know what I mean? How about that?
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I do this. I'm in big money leagues. There's a bunch of like I'm all over the place. There's joints where I've locked in the number 1 seed. There's joints where I'm out of the playoffs. There's joints where I'm on the cusp. You know what I mean? Who fucking it's shit. It doesn't. I'm still gonna I don't I don't lose sleep over this shit. Like I love this shit. So you know what I mean? It's the name of the game.
Don't worry. You have next season where you can possibly, I don't know, maybe kick my ass. Yeah. Probably not, but it is what it is.
He found a way to throw a shot. Are you that name? Exactly. Is that you, Robbie?
No,
is that your
me.
Dummy account?
No, that's not me, bro. My hands are down here. You haven't seen me type.
I know. Just like you
have any levers I gotta pull? I barely get to type.
Shout out to Mustard.
Yeah, Mustard.
No, yes.
Towards the titles, though, ask Cousins versus Jacksonville or Herbert versus New England. Cousins versus Jacksonville. Just Jacksonville's too easy to pick.
I think I know who that guy is.
You're still stuck on that person.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
Well, towards the titles, for your answer, I'm going to say Cousins versus Jacksonville. Since Bogart is stuck on this.
I like Cousins versus Jacksonville. Cousins has been averaging 18 points a game the past 4 weeks. He's had upwards of 26-point outings and 6-point passing touchdown formats. I like it.
Remember sauce, babe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to send it.
No, trust me. Listen,
I'm lazy. I don't type.
I went to listen. That's me, bro. I went to an Italian joint earlier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Auntie Pesto's. Give me money.
Oh shit!
This they've been on the Food Network and all this shit. It's actually pretty fucking popping. Like they've won. Anyways, they're like renowned for what, and they're in the hood. They're in the east side. Anyways, I like their creamy Italian dressing, and I eat it with my steak sandwich.
Nothing like the vodka sauce beef.
Hey, but I need extra sauce, and like, so they fucked me earlier. That I said extra sauce on the side.
This man Bogart.
Listen, I couldn't get over. I wanted to turn around and go back over there. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
All good. Good.
Go ahead.
I went with the joke.
I digress.
Yeah, no worries. You're good. I went with the little joke really quick before we get into this next question. Funny how Pill Fuller gets suspended and Josh Gordon gets reinstated. Fuck. I know that was pretty ironic. Towards the titles. Says non-PPR.
Yeah, but Josh Gordon, he was just smoking the good old weed and popping. He was popping.
The rules are different in the league
like
now.
That. Yeah, he was doing performance enhancers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was doing like the real roids. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because come on, those are life enhancers. Even weed, Hennessy. Go ahead.
Questions. We got to do questions.
I know. I wanted to rant.
I know. You've been doing it a lot.
Non-PPR,
non-PPR, no premium. Start 2 in my flex. Zach Moss against San Francisco. Ayuk against Buffalo. Of course, so same game there. Lazard versus Philly or Jonnu versus Cleveland.
How many we choosing? 2?
Yeah, start 2, and it's no premium, so we don't even need to worry about Jonnu.
We're going Ayuk
and Lazard.
That's the easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said no premium because obviously people play in tight end premium, which is fucking unfair. If like Travis Kelce better be a first round pick then if you're playing in a tight end premium. Because you know what tight end premiums are, right? Tight end premiums, they get
I know tight end premium. I play in tight end premium.
Extra half point per reception. So it's 1.5. It's highway robbery.
I know it's a fucking cakewalk. Jimbo says, non-fantasy question: who wins the NFC East? You want to do? Wait, you want to do this? You want to go?
I'm doing it.
Yep,
I've been saying it.
I'm going with my team.
I'm going with the football team. I've been saying it since even before Alex Smith. I said, listen, get Alex Smith in there with that defense. They have the best defense in that division, right? They have a solid run game. They have Terry fucking McLaurin, the Scottish lad, the laddie. And now you have Alex Smith, who has the pedigree of he's been in championship caliber teams all his life. You know what I mean? So all his career, most of his career, I should say. So he's been there. He's not a new kid on the block. It's not his first rodeo.
Let's ask the elf on the shelf. Elf on the shelf. Who's going to win the NFC least? Oh, the Washington football team. Oh, isn't that right? Yes, Santa says so. Santa said so.
We had an elf on the shelf, right? I swear, like we had an elf on the shelf like 2 years ago, and I would find that motherfucker in different places.
Bro,
I'm like, I didn't move that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's always the women that do it. Bro.
I couldn't remember. Listen. But my girl I don't know if she was fucking with me or not, but I didn't move him. And I'd be like, what? And I threw him away. That motherfucker's possessed. I was like, get him out of my house. I'm like, he's moving around. I drink and I smoke. I don't remember if I did it. I wake up in the morning. He's looking at me. He's in a different spot. I'm like,
he said, Raheem Mustard said, me and my boy Kareem Blunt taking over 2021.
Word. You got my vote.
So I think this is just someone that was just fucking with you. I think this might be just a
I love it. Yeah. No, shout out to Raheem Mustard, man. Like, you know what I mean? And be sure to subscribe, man. We love Man, we love everybody in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? And Kareem Blunt, I like that name too. That's a good one. I might need to. That's a hat. That's a team name
That's a
right
fantasy
there.
name, yeah.
That's a fantasy team
Um,
name if I've ever heard one.
so I just looked at free agency, David Montgomery and Drake
Oh
available. If you can
shit,
get both, oh my god.
that's crazy. You might, if those guys were dropped in your league, you probably can get both of them, because if somebody is dropping them, you know what I mean.
Oh,
That's
going.
insane.
I,
No, I'm just
I
saying.
love
That's
this
insane.
next question that just popped up
Go
on the
ahead, go ahead.
screen.
Let's get to it.
If do you see what I see? Really quick, guys, I'm gonna start doing that, like, because it's the holidays. Promo code Rumboyz Xmas on monkeyknifefight.com. But because the holidays, like you see, I'm on a holiday beer. I'm actually about to crack open another one of these joints. But I'm on the holiday brewskis. I'm gonna start just dropping random Christmas carols, like when I pull up a question. Like I'm gonna just start doing like whatever fits the fucking book. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I'm with you.
And am I good with
This is gonna
Aaron
be fun.
Jones? Oh, this is gonna be super fucking fun. And like now I know that you're gonna now watch like what questions come up. And, like you're gonna like read and be like, okay, I got one. Because we're both we're both lyricists too. So like we're both like, oh shit. Am I good with Aaron Jones, Eckler at running back, Lockett and Ridley at wide receiver, Gibbs at flex, and T. Higgins and Amari on your bench. So I like the piece of T. Higgins and Amari on your bench.
You're fucking phenomenal there. What's the question? Oh, is he good? Oh yeah, you're good.
As my
Lockett's been annoying though. I'll say that. It's been annoying with Lockett.
As my senior teacher used to say to me before I graduated, my senior English teacher, Dr. K, A+, my darling, A+.
Nice. She had an accent.
No, but story for a different day.
Story
for a different fucking day.
Okay, yeah. You mean like a Christmas story for another day?
No,
I was trying too hard in that one. I'm like,
yeah,
some Christmas things in here somehow. All right,
my girl just came home and like she's like, you did the laundry. I'm so happy. I'm like, yeah,
yeah, it's all about winning, bro.
It's all about winning.
Yeah, like you know how you win. You win in the home front.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, I'm about to have fucking like pasta tonight, bro. I'm so stoked, bro.
I know we went and remember I told you we went to that Italian joint.
Yeah, y'all did the Italian joint. Yeah. So, like, would you get the ravioli? Now we can talk about that.
My girl likes the ravioli. She does the raviolis. I always do the steak joints over there, like steak sandwich. Like I'm that guy. I can make pasta, you know what I mean? Like, but she's got, my girl's preggo, so you know what I mean. That's what she wanted, you know what I mean. She wanted the goddamn pasta.
My guy, I'm fucking trying, man. I'm fucking trying. The ass is taking the goddamn pill, bro.
Well, you know what? You gotta.
I'm about to fucking hide the bitches.
Oh shit!
Hey, we valid on the show.
Yeah, we are. Hey, we're having fun,
Kyle, I am DMing you after this joint. Yes, I want to. You know how I set my fantasy lineup? On the fucking toilet.
On the toilet.
If you do not, if you don't set your fantasy lineup on the goddamn toilet, you're not going to. You're not trying to go to the championship. You're not. By the way, look at their logo. Look at their logo. It is evolution, right? It is ape sitting on the toilet, shitting and getting off, and then evolving into man, and then carrying a title. Like
that's fucking awesome.
How clever is that?
That should be on a shirt right there. If I'd put that on a poster. I'd put that on a poster in my motherfucking studio,
bro.
That's awesome. That's a good fucking hell of a
toys titles.
Hell of an image.
I know that if you want to book Bogart because he has his own show as well, you have to go get him on Instagram. But yes, I'm going to DM you on Twitter right after this. We're booking that. I have a booking on December 16th. We'll work around. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, check me out at the GMM Network. The GMM Network on IG. Shoot me a DM. I always love to collab, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm a hell of a guy, man. You let me know the time. I'll move things around if I have to. You know what I mean? I'm a man of the people. I slide. I'll pull up. You know what I mean?
Damn, I should have put some of these other Christmas brews up in the fridge. I'm gonna be stuck on these fucking Sam Adams right now.
Sam Adams?
But I want to get it. I want to get into some of these other Christmas brews, bro. But like, I know I only have like a limited amount of those joints, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off these same items. Fuck it. We got 30 minutes left in the show, by the way.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Go for it. Go for it. We just got a brand new studio. Those shirts are coming too. Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Bet. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them. You see them in the chat. Click on the name, show love, all that good stuff. Bogart's going to run, take a break really quick. A matter of fact, you know what? Here's how we're doing break time really fast. Oh, new music videos dropping tomorrow night. By the way, we will have new music tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and get into some music really quick here. The number one music video on the Rumboyz Fans Network cycle has been Rawsome. Will there be a new number one that'll take over the month of December? We will find out throughout the course of this weekend when we drop our new releases mañana and as well Sunday. But for now, enjoy Rawsome. And we'll be right back to answer more fantasy football questions here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey, baby, I like it raw. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. My flow's atrocious, I hope you know this like hocus hocus. I make them put their hands up, nigga roller coaster. I stand over looking down on them like coffee does the coasters. I do the most, but most of you niggas don't even know what most is. So hold your noses when you step into me. I'm like Moses, I'll part ways and leave you dead in the sea. I'm definitely preaching to the death of them seas. It's Black P and Richard Ray, hip-hop's epic relief. And y'all thought y'all had it, I'm robbing them like Aladdin. No genie wishing, no magic. I've learned the hard way through traffic, ducking and dodging. I'm mighty morphin' to God and get hotty, even my eyes. Man, somebody tell me to stop. I didn't know love until I bumped Cool J. I was at my grandma's house aiming, making Kool-Aid to jam the Bobby Bouger. Like Cube say it's a new day, so I'ma roll a blunt, a J, whatever. Yo, what Snoop say? He said he want that raw shit. I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome.
This that raw shit, uppercut to your jaw shit. Gun so big, make a motherfucking car flip. Aw shit, I ain't even trying to pop a trigger. I'm wound up, I guess it's time to clock a nigga. Most of the time, these lyrics over your head. I look up to myself like there's mirrors over my bed. I'm over the edge, apocalypto with the crypto. Your girl giving head for Bitcoin, it's lit, bro. ODB, a BKG, baby, I like it raw. No STD, I'm so MPC, not MP3. I love vinyl, love tapes, fuck MTV. Let me be. I studied under the greats, you a carbon copy. You studied under the fakes, I'm running with apes. Gorillas in the mist, me and Ray got trees, banana clips, you hit back.
That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. That raw shit, I'ma hit him with that raw shit. Real hip hop, one hit'll leave you nauseous. That raw shit, in the middle of a mosh pit, never saying aw shit, screaming. This is awesome. Hey baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey baby, I like it raw.
That's right, Uncle C, that rum shit. So yeah, new music videos will be dropping. We have an artist from New York. So big ups to upstate New York, Uteca. What's good? I see y'all fellas out there.
Yeah.
All my big homies one time, all my OGs one time. You already know what it is on y'all. I'm gonna throw up their track. PNB Mogul's new album will be dropping in 2021. So I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna have my homie a kill on here as well. My homie Pilot Talks. We're gonna be dropping his new
Hey,
shit.
who was the homie earlier that wanted to collab?
Toilets to Titles.
Yeah, that was a fucking that fucking image was dope. I'll collab just because of that. Like that shit.
Bro, I'm saying that shit's so powerful, bro. And the fantasy industry is so powerful.
And shout out to him, man, for tuning in to us, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's dope because a lot of, that means that I know he don't got an ego like we don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
A lot of times, other fantasy analysts, they don't want to tune into other people's shit because, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they the shit. And, like, it's dope, man, because it's all love, man. Like, listen, I like checking other people's joints out because I don't got all the answers. You know what I mean? I don't act like it. And I want to learn all the answers, though. I want to know it.
And us, we're so different, because like we incorporate, the culture in with the sports. Like we're starting to like kind of like gear towards that a lot more. Yeah. We got the music, we got like the fucking, the hot takes. Our NBA podcast will be getting started up soon. So we're gonna be transforming into that. We'll be getting ready for even take care of y'all on fantasy basketball and shit.
You'll be able to bring in a Steamboat too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's our basketball guy over here at the GMM, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he's
that motherfucker gonna work.
He's obviously part of the Rumboyz because we are umbrella proudly underneath the Rumboyz Fantasy Network monarchy. So
the networking that's about to happen is so serious. It's so serious. Make sure you guys continue to drop drop those fantasy questions if you got them. If you feel like your fantasy team is good, that means that we have been doing good through 13 weeks to make sure that you are taken care of. And I do pride myself on that at the same time. But I mean, if you got them, definitely drop them. We only have like a little bit of time left in tonight's show. We have about 28 minutes. Yep. So, I want to make sure we get everybody taken care of here.
Enter concise, precise Bogart with this next string of questions.
Exactly. We're gonna try.
I appreciate whoever earlier was like, I like the breakdowns though. You know what I mean? Because they want context. Same way we need context to answer the questions. You know what I mean? They like the breakdowns, so you know what I mean. But I go over the top.
no. Some people, they're like, nah, like
they just want to be told.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, we try and mix it up. We try and give you guys a little bit of everything. I'm gonna try and go through the chat, see if there's anything that I missed. Make sure you guys definitely head over to rumboyz.com if you haven't already. Promo code Rumboyz, free shipping on all items. I'm actually gonna be popping up with a new item tomorrow.
And once again too, while my man the Admiral looks for some more questions, we do want to remind you again about our proud sponsor, monkeyknifefight.com. Head on over to monkeyknifefight.com for your legal, legit, daily fantasy sports prop action. Use promo code Rumboyz. We'll match your first deposit all the way up to $50.
$50, holla, holla, holla.
Holla, holla.
Let's see, bro. I think we were like breezing through questions. Like I was honestly trying to like slow you down a little bit, but.
Well, here's the thing: it actually worked out because we were breezing through them, like, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. To get the capacity of the time we normally fill.
Guccini.
So, shout out to JD.
We said Josh Allen versus San Fran, Kirk Cousins versus Jacksonville. This one actually is a tough one.
This one I go Josh Allen.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You want to go Allen here?
You know why? Is because I respect Shanahan as a coach to make it a game. I don't think it'll be a blowout.
I respect your take. Because I am going to go.
Worry about Cook just stealing everything down there in the goal line.
Well, hear me out.
Yeah.
I am going to go Allen with you because you're right. I don't have to worry about Cook stealing touches at the goal line. That's step one. Step two. The only reason why I consider Cousins is because my take earlier, where I feel like he is going to snap against Jacksonville, just because it's Jacksonville. They're so easy to bully on. They're so easy to pick on.
The secondary especially, dude.
Exactly.
Like you just throw on them, the play action will be ripped off nasty for real. You'll be able to rip off that play action. Nasty.
But with Miles Jack back there at linebacker for Jacksonville, who's more likely to throw you a pick? Like Josh Allen could throw a pick, but I feel like he could redeem himself off of it. Kirk Cousins could throw a pick, and that shit demolishes him for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's happened.
So I mean, I think that personally, from that standpoint, when I hear Bogard's side of things, is why he picks Josh Allen. That's why I'm gonna rock with Josh Allen as well on consensus.
Yeah, and also because Josh Allen, he's a built-in RB3.
Oh fuck!
What happened?
He's playing against Kev. We got to get this right.
Oh shit. Okay, that's why he's even thinking about this. Okay, all right, Guccini. Hard to start Guccini, man. Shout out to the fellow fellas.
I think you gotta go Allen.
I would go Allen on a Monday nighter, because when the lights are on. All right, hold on. They never really gave the Bills too many primetime slots. They got a forced one this year on a Tuesday night against the Chiefs. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he looked really bad. But the Chiefs are an incredibly good defense. So are the Niners. But the one thing that the Niners have right now is an unpredictable QB.
Raj, it's his co-host. Not your type of Kevin that you deal with.
No. And Kev is a sharp individual. So is Guccini too. So that's why these things that
I feel like you have to go with Allen in his scenario just because of also what that Buffalo defense is going to do. They're going to give Allen those opportunities.
They can give us some short fields because Mullins will make some mistakes.
Exactly. Whereas Cousins Cousins could make those mistakes and defeat himself right away. Like mentally, like that's the way he is. Like that's the way that motherfucker is.
Here's the thing. It's Glennon. This is what's funny about this scenario right here. Glennon versus Cousins, and then Mullins versus Allen.
But Allen doesn't fuck up short field like that.
No, because if the defense can get Allen a short field, Josh Allen the Stallion, he'll call his own number. You know what I mean? You give him a short field, he's gonna call his own number. You know what I mean? We do my Niners, also Guccini and Heart to Star Cavs. They're also Niner fans. They know we struggle with mobile QBs.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of our kryptonite.
JD said, fuck my co-host in this one, y'all. And blood relative.
It is his cousin.
I know that's what I'm saying. Hey, bro. Look. You gotta ask yourself who's gonna do more. So Jacksonville will turn the ball over. Cousins gonna fuck up that situation.
I don't know, because this is the thing too. Why we're Cousins? Because I am a Cousins truther too.
I'm not.
Like I know you're not, because you had him on your team, and you know what I'm saying. But how I'll remind you, when he was on your team, they were throwing that thing a ton. Because they didn't have a run. They didn't have a run game to speak of.
In the last 20 minutes of the show, you do not got to talk my ear off about Kirk Cousins, pimp. I'm good on that.
I'm just saying, Cousins. Here's the thing with Cuzzo, right? If you could exploit a secondary, they'll do it.
He's the same person that his defense will. Harrison Smith will pick it off. Set them up in good field position, and then he'll throw a pick in return.
How competitive is the game going to be? The Jags versus the Vikings. I would say the game will be more competitive with the Bills versus the Niners.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw my hat into the Stallion, especially because the Stallion has been putting up numbers and he has the rushing capability. He is the leading rusher on that team.
Hey, I feel what you say right here, JD, where he's like, the back-to-back 300s with Cousins. It looks like he says he's leaning Allen, like he's probably going to do Allen, but the back-to-backs for Cousins, the back-to-backs for Cousins are looking nice. But I do
want to say this though.
But you don't know what Jacksonville defense is going to show up, and that's what
Jacksonville. They surprised me when they played the Packers. When the Packers played the Jags defense surprised me because they're one of the few teams that picked off Rodgers.
They're
You know
one
what I
of the
mean?
few defenses that you literally don't know what's going to happen. Like you don't know. You don't know,
Yeah, we
especially
really
this
don't know.
late. This
And
lit.
people sleep on them too. You know what I mean? And
Oh my god, my house is already starting to smell good.
nice. She
Yeah.
whipping it up.
Yeah, she's whipping it up, nigga. Oh my
Nice.
god. My stomach. Hey, I just took a big whiff and my stomach just said, nah, bro. For real though. I mean, this late in the season, this is a team that likes to play the spoiler, like historically. I mean, we're big believers on history repeats itself. Let's go back to like the Brunel days. Let's go back to the Byron Leftwich days. Like this is a Jags team that's like, oh, we might suck, but later in the year we're gonna be suddenly fucking good for these last couple of games, and that's what you just don't want. So I mean, and that's what worries me is that Jacksonville will do the historical Jacksonville things of being sucky, but all of a sudden, they become good. Like I said, those Brunel days, those Leftwich days, like
The Leftwich days.
I'm bringing it up because Bortles even like later in the year, like he would suck all
Bortles was
fucking
a baller,
year,
bro.
but then
I
he
ain't
would.
gonna lie to you. Bortles was a baller for fantasy.
It would be like week 14, 15, 16 where he's just all of a sudden like something, and it's like why now? And like he would get teams eliminated.
Mike Glennon, aka the white LeBron James hairline, right? This guy, he likes to sling it. And
Yeah.
you could attack the Vikings secondary. You know what I mean? But I just don't trust. I just don't trust it. Like
I don't trust a team, and especially a defense. No matter who the personnel is, I don't trust a team and a defense that historically likes to play spoiler, and that is 100%. I feel like Jacksonville was only invented to do that. Like I feel like Jacksonville was only like them their team. Like when they suck, they're gonna fuck you over to the end. The Cardinals, whenever they suck, like the Cardinals are good this year, but the Cardinals, whenever they suck, they're gonna come through the last couple of weeks and be good. The Vikings, they'll suck, be good the last couple of weeks.
The Vikings and the Bills,
Bills will play spoiler.
Yep,
Bills will play spoiler. Like exactly, bro.
Because Bills are trying to win the division, so they gotta play. Obviously, they got to play.
Yeah,
hard.
I saw the buzz. JD it took my hairline back to LeBron because of the green screen. Hollywood, what's up, Michigan legend? He said, "Who are you guys' top 3 league winners for running backs and top 3 receivers?" So if I have to go top 3 for running back league winner rest of season,
Derrick Henry.
Yep, Derrick Henry. Dalvin Cook's injuries is what scares the fuck out of me there.
But also, Dalvin Cook's schedule is kind of fucked off, too.
Exactly. So I'm going to go Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones has a really soft schedule against the run. Love it. And this is going to sound really fucking Bogart insane. David Montgomery, dude.
You're going to go Montgomery? I was going to go James Robinson.
I like James. Listen, I love Gibson, too. I'm throwing that in there. Gibson,
well, we only get to pick 3. So
okay,
which one are you picking? What's your third?
I didn't consider Gibson, but I'm gonna put Gibson over Montgomery because Montgomery is up there with soft schedules against the run. He's right behind Aaron Jones and Derrick Henry.
Washington's a team that likes to play deep later in the year. So you're right. Like they're gonna play all the way down to week 17, whether they're in or out.
They're gonna play. They're going to play down the wire because I think that division goes down to week 17.
Well, that's how they're bred since the 90s. That's how they've been bred since the 90s.
But also, like, because of what it is in reality right now, everyone has actually behind they're all 4-win. Okay, Cowboys are last in the division.
Cowboys are last. And then Eagles.
Second to last is Eagles.
And then it's us and the Giants with 4 wins.
Yeah, but the Giants are winning because they beat the football team twice.
Yep. But I mean, all it takes for the Giants to lose and us pull an upset, but that's either here or there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna say so you're gonna go Gibson then? I'm gonna go James Robinson at third.
I'm going Henry. I'm going Henry and Jones.
Henry and Jones, and then
I'll go Gibson, and then
I'll go Robinson.
Honorable mention, I will throw in Montgomery. But I won't argue with your James Robinson, J-Rob the Mob.
And I'm not going to argue with David Montgomery either.
J-Rob the Mob, bro, it don't matter who's the QB. It don't matter if they're losing the game. They just stay committed to the run. And I fucking love that.
Yeah. No,
I
and
love
I
that.
respect it. I respect it. That was a healthy consensus slash debate there. J Love asked, pick three. Keenan Allen, yes.
In
Calvin
there,
Ridley,
in
Devontae
there,
Parker, yes.
in there.
Allen Robinson. And then he ends that with a period and it says, or I could start the last over Matt Ryan. I don't know what he meant by
Allen
the
Ro-
last.
Allen Robinson, I might take over Calvin Ridley because Calvin Ridley's been banged up. And Allen Robinson's his rest of
Is
season
it
schedule is super soft as
is
well.
it bad that I only like Ridley this specific week in a stack? I only like him if you are stacking.
Matt Ryan broke his even year joint. Remember that? They were like Matt Ryan in every even year he balls out. Like not
Yeah.
again, not this year. You know what I mean?
So what we do? Is it fair to go Keenan Allen, Devontae Parker, and Robinson?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
That's where I was leaning, honestly.
Because
I
Calvin
only,
Ridley's hurt.
yeah, I'm only feeling Ridley and Julio, honestly,
And if
in
Julio,
stacks.
when Julio is not available, Calvin really doesn't necessarily like extremely ball out. Now, like, they dedicate, better coverage to him. Like he needs to like strictly be in a slot or something. Because if he's ever out wide, there's no Julio to take away their best corner now.
Really quick, I just realized we missed Hollywood's three
bring
receivers. We missed his three receivers. So we gave our running backs. So now for receivers, damn, I gotta go DK. I gotta go McLaurin.
Of course.
I feel like those gotta be two. And I feel like those are
must
definite.
starts.
Those are
Must
definite
starts.
championship winners. Those are Super Bowl fantasy football Super Bowl winners. So if you want a Super Bowl, you need those two.
And McLaurin in Week 16 plays the Panthers. In the playoffs, the Seahawks got the Jets. Who else do they got? They got I can't remember the exact order, but yeah, those are must starts.
Yeah,
so those are two.
Those are the two off Bucks. Now for my third, like I'm so impressed with so many guys I could put it at the top three. Someone that's going to win you these last couple of weeks. I feel like Devontae Parker could be a stable guy these last couple of weeks, just because Miami's
Adams.
You're going. Oh, okay, absolutely.
That's so
so default. That was so default. Okay, then let's just go Devontae Adams, and that's default.
Keenan Allen, bro.
Yeah, Keenan Allen. Well, I mean, but that's a default pick as well.
But he's just balling, dude. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean, like no one expected that with him with this new quarterback. Like everyone was weary of him. That's why he was such a value this year in the drafts.
I like what we both just said there. Keenan Allen, Adams,
Stephon Diggs too.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Parker. Those are guys I really like right now.
And then even the goddamn the Rams guys, man. Like Woods
they're
or
all
Cup,
they're all putting up. They're all consistent floors.
Those are all guys like, you know what I mean? Like I would put them all in the mix. Like, to choose three, it's kind of difficult, but if I had to, I'm saying Allen Robinson too, though.
Connor Burke, I'm gonna address the same thing that we stated at the beginning of the show. So in regards to Swift, and I'll answer CMC next. Swift, he's not looking the same. Very wary. We're gonna Rumboyz NFL AM that one. All questions regarding Swift and NFL AM. Rumboyz NFL AM Sunday morning.
If he can get in, and this week too is like if Swift can get into a full go tomorrow in practice, because he didn't practice today. So if he gets in limited tomorrow, I doubt they play him. They have nothing to play for. Why would they do that? They already said he's looking bad with the brain injury, right? And if he is a go, damn, I guess play him. It's still against Chicago. That's the one thing. And it's divisional.
Now, with McCaffrey, he is still listed as questionable. He has shown up with a red jersey in recent practices.
And he's on a bye week, so...
Yep, and it's a bye week.
This is a much-needed bye week.
He is hopefully
we see him, bro. Because more than likely, let's be honest, higher probability they shut him down.
Higher probabilities that they shut him down. He is probably not going to start the rest of the season.
They're paying him too much money to risk him anymore.
Exactly. Raj, should I run Ridley, Hurst, Stack, or Gibbs Thomas? Gibbs Thomas. That's not even a question. Yeah, bro. Joey, what's good, bro? I haven't seen you.
I don't like the Thomas one.
Joey?
I don't like it. He's playing Minka Fitzpatrick.
I get it. Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick. But I mean, what are you gonna do there?
Then do a mix up. You don't have to stack it.
You don't have to stack it. Okay,
so Hurst and Gibson. Diversify.
Yeah.
Gibson's. Yeah. I mean, Hurst has been. He's been getting the targets. You know what I mean? If there's no Julio,
it's mainly about the tight end, said Raj. So yeah, then go Hurst. No. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yep. So yeah, do what Bogart said. That's why he's here. There we go. You still have NBC for DirecTV? DirecTV, get your fucking shit together.
DirecTV, give me money.
Connor Burke, I know why you're shouting out Hayden Hurst, because y'all definitely fucking miss him. Y'all need big body targets.
He got so much love for him, huh? He's like,
well, I mean,
because when Nate Boyle went down to, or Nick Boyle, it's like, damn.
Well, it's not just that, but I mean, Lamar Jackson, unless it's someone that can literally box out, he can't hit the fucking right side of a barn.
He really can't, dude.
It's like watching Navy guys shoot a 9mm Beretta. It's like, damn, we know that you guys do not shoot all the time. You know, real shit. Bro, when are you gonna get a mic stand? I know your arm's tired. Oh, Bogart likes holding his mic.
Listen, bro, I'm an artist, bro. I rock stages, so, or at least before the apocalypse.
Yeah,
stages.
Yeah, touring shit. Yeah,
and I mean, you know, if you see my other setup, I got mic arms. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you got mic. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Then I could do a bunch of these hand gestures like an Italian. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, forget about it. You know what I mean? I could do all that, but I don't know, man. This kind of became my shtick. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, because it's actually.
Hey, Raj, if someone has been spam disliking the streams, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, they're driving the algorithm.
Yeah, they are driving the algorithm. What I mean? Let that little bitch do it. Like, let it happen.
Listen, bro, like, that means we're doing something right. Like, I would expect it.
Exactly. Like, if you're hating because we're going through, take your time commenting each person's question and answering. Like, please, by all means, hate. Zach, you know that I'm gonna call games for you guys. I know that you're gonna miss your cards on Sunday and you know the Chiefs, but and I know I'm gonna be calling Red Zone, so I won't be able to call like, you know, everything. But bro, tune in to Rum Zone. I'm gonna get you on the big plays, dog. Like, I know that DirecTV is fucking you over right now, bro. I know. I used to
wait. DirecTV is not. They're not contracted to show the Chiefs game or the Cards game.
In his area, they're not. They took away NBC in both those games, and that's gonna be NBC. Yeah. So
man, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, the Rumboyz have kind of been his stop because DirecTV dropped the contract. Like, I used to work in cable. Like, I completely get it. I know what that is like.
That's right. He was fucking with the Xfinity.
You know, by God, Bogart, my paisano. I'm actually the one that's paisano, believe it or not.
Paisan. You know what's crazy, bro? I was involved in a lot of organized crime. My damn there and my Italian. You know what I mean? You know, allegedly in the past.
Allegedly.
You know, a statute of limitation. And also, you know what I'm saying, with my brother-in-law, you know, he's married to my older sister. He's an Italian from Jersey City. Connor. And man, it's dope because he's like, man, you know more about mafia history than I do. Like, I'm like a mafia history historian.
Bro, same.
Like,
same.
I'm so infatuated with this shit. It's crazy.
I'm going to put it like this. I'm
about to do hella podcasts about the shit, to be honest.
Bro, I need to be on
a lot of great characters. Like,
I need to be on one. I need to be on one.
We're going to bring you in. You are Italian. Like, you have Italian blood.
Yeah, put it like this. My real last name is a different last name than all you know. And that's on record, like, for real.
That's on the mob.
Exactly, but no,
that's on the mob.
For real though, like, you know, we appreciate anyone, you know, that's dropping that dislike though. We appreciate haters, make us famous. Let's see here.
Hey, you were on that. You had to revisit that like the same way I revisited the mustard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like,
one more again.
Yeah, I mean, we about to sign off. You know,
yeah. We're having a good time, man. Like, listen, listen. This is fucking not fair, to be honest. Like, what we do, because it's so fucking fun.
It is fun.
And, like, you know what I mean. And we're getting a bag.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like we're just, bro. Like if we can, if people can get help from us, and we can help people, obviously, like bro, it's gratifying, man.
Put it like this: I take my advice, I take our advice, and we win money. So, what
Yeah,
are you doing?
yeah. Like and listen, everybody in the chat and everybody that's in the history of ever that listens to this show or watches the show, you know, when we're wrong, you know, we don't mind that if you get mad at us because we are doing what we say. You know what I mean? We're not just telling y'all what to do and be like on some dictator shit. Like, you know what I mean? We're actually doing what we say. So we feel your joy, we feel your pain, all at the same time. You know what I mean?
Get us tomorrow night, 9 a.m. Holy fuck,
Eastern,
9 p.m. 9 p.m. 9 p.m.
I didn't even realize you said AM. I was like, no, Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern.
We start early.
6 p.m. Pacific. West Coast, Best Coast time. Rumboyz After Dark is definitely going to be going down. We're going to be getting lit in the fucking titty. It is very fucking litmus around here. Witness the litness. Witness the litness. Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's gonna be lit tomorrow. Christmas version, Christmas special for the next couple of weeks.
We got anybody on the docket?
We do. We have the homie Troy. We have the homie Troy K. Hold on, let me go ahead and get our roster out really quick.
And then we got his co-host too, right?
Yep, and Linda. Yeah. So really quick.
That's awesome. They're dope. They're fucking awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. No. They are. I want to make sure I have their show lit out. So we're gonna have a shout out. So from Ball Blast Fantasy Football, also co-host of Fantasy Football Confidential, we will have Troy King and we'll have Linda Lyons on tomorrow night. So make sure that you guys check us out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hit that notification bell.
Hit it. Hey, hit the Nate Robinson challenge on that goddamn subscribe button. just Nate Robinson, that damn Jake Paul, that damn subscribe button. All right,
Jake Paul, that thing.
Wow,
that's a thing.
Yo, that's a thing. That's a thing now.
That
is a thing. Let's see. Hold on, really quick. Hollywood. He said Wilson. QB is Wilson. Wide receivers DK Thielen, Henry Jacobs, Flex, Cup, Tanyan at tight end. But possibly because of what we said earlier, Young Hoku at the kicker. Love it. Seahawks
he's
defense for this week.
About getting the Ertz is what he was saying.
Yeah. Raheem Bell, Davis, Brown, and Johnson on the bench. Bucks defense on the bench. IR, he had JK, Josh Gordon, and Mark Andrews. Thoughts on your team? I think you're gonna hold on to Gordon if he comes in and maybe makes a difference, but I don't think he will.
You don't need the Josh Gordon.
You can drop Josh Gordon and you can go, and I think you said something about going to get a tight end and going to get one of the tight ends.
So that's the guy. So you keep Bob Tunyon, you have Mark Andrews in the IR. Go drop Josh Gordon, grab
Zach Ertz.
Yep. Make that priority in your waivers. And NFL AM, tune in, and we'll have all the information that we need to accurately help you with the questions that you have. Because you have one hell of a lineup. You know what I'm saying? We're rooting for you.
Ethan, you're benching Galladay. He's not back healthy.
He's not.
The injury report answers your own question. Yeah, the injury report answers your own question.
Galladay, you motherfucker.
Anyways, Bogart, where can they find you, bro?
Hey, they can find me right here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. And you can also find me at the GMM Network on IG and Twitter. You can subscribe to our channel on YouTube / the GMM Network. We just dropped a new episode. It's available on Spotify right now, The Real Fantasy Playmakers. Soon as I get off this stream, I'm going to make public the same episode I was just talking about on our YouTube channel. It's our weekly.
After this episode, go to that episode on the GMM Network.
It's our weekly rankings debate. It's my man. Shout out to the Fantasy Fornicator representing the Bears, Brews, and the Bros. We do a weekly rankings. right? Shout out to the bros. We do a weekly ranks debate episode, top 24 at running back and receiver, and we talk streaming options at QB and defense. Dial it up.
Dilly. Also, real quick, off the rip quick, I want to let you guys know with the drip, head over to rumboys.com. Check out our merch, promo code Rumboys. I'm going to get some things in order for tomorrow night's show. We're going to release a new music video for you guys tomorrow night on Rumboys After Dark, so be tuned in for that during halftime.
Hell yeah.
I've been saying that I was going to do this, but tomorrow we will have a brand new promo code for you guys on rumboys.com. I will have a brand new fucking design released for you guys on rumboys.com. So make sure that you guys head over to rumboys.com, sign up if you haven't already. Whenever you sign up and you click that login, you make your username, you make your password, it will send you your confirmation email or whatever email to your spam folder. It'll go to your spam folder, okay?
So you got to weave through that joint.
Yeah, just so you know, I want everyone to know off rip. I know a lot of y'all been having troubles with that. Follow me at Twitter, at Instagram, at Rumboys, spelled with a Z, N-E-T. Follow us on Facebook and TikTok, Rumboys Fantasy Network. Get at me, fucking Snapchat, RobbieJ09. I'm like giving all my shit right now because I want y'all.
Shout out to the whole gang too, man.
I want y'all to fuck with us on every level. Big shout out to the homie Eric. Big shout out to the homie Raj. Big shout out to the homie J Love. Big shout out to the homie Miles Fancy Pick Peacock. Clock Management.
Yep.
Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit up the Bears, Brews, and the Bros. They're in our homie section. The Plug Podcast, Fantasy Football Plug, off up in that thing. Go subscribe to all of our fucking homies. If they're on that list, you go, you sub, you show that fucking love. They showing us mad love.
I need to get me a Christmas hat.
Bro, I'm probably going to pick me up a Christmas joint tomorrow.
I need to get me a Christmas joint, B.
Yeah, tomorrow we set the theme off real heavy. We're going to message Miles and be like, Christmas rad theme. We doing it. Christmas rad theme. We need to get someone with elf ears. Someone needs to wear elf ears, bro.
Oh, Alex Smith.
I'm talking about on our panel.
I know. I'm just saying. Have you seen Alex?
Yeah, Alex Smith's ears. No, fucking Dan Orlovsky's ears, bro.
Dan Orlovsky too, bro. For real.
That motherfucker could work for Santa.
They are elves, bro.
Hey, check it. It's been live. It's been Liddy in the fucking city. Y'all chilling with the Liddy committee. It's the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We love and appreciate all of you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls. What it do. Dilly. We outie.